Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this reading will cover November 11th to the 17th. And we're going to be using the Spirit Messages Daily Guidance Oracle deck. And this is a lovely deck by John Holland. If you'd like to see the review on this deck, it is on my playlist on this channel. And let's get started with the reading. Okay. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And you can use this as a pick a card, 1, 2, and 3, or just as a weekly reading with all three combined. Card number 1 for the beginning of the week is Intuitive Nudges. Card number 2 for the middle of the week is Listen. And card number 3 from the bottom is going to be Memories. Okay, so card number 1, beginning of the week, Intuitive Nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. So yeah, I always say, do not ignore your gut feelings. Whatever your intuition is trying to tell you is trying to save you from harm. It's our internal warning system. And sometimes when we can't explain why we feel the way we do, you don't have to. Trust your gut feelings. They're always spot on. So there may be a situation in the beginning of this week that, you just need to go with your gut. This is telling you, even if you can't reason it out or explain why you feel, trust your gut instincts. Trust your intuition. It says here, it keeps you connected to the universe and divine spirit. It does. That's how we receive these messages and communications, is through whether something feels right or something just doesn't feel right. If you feel like something is off, about a person, trust that gut feeling. You don't need to explain yourself. So many times when I didn't trust my gut feelings when I was younger, I lived to regret it, because I could have avoided a lot of things if I would have just paid attention to how I felt. Even when you just walk into a room, you could feel like a heavy energy, or something, negative or toxic might have taken place. Feel those feelings and trust them to guide you. And then the next card, number 2, is Listen. Okay, and this card says, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. And yeah, so many times we get so anxious when we're talking to people, we sometimes finish their sentences. And I catch myself like that, because I'm like just so anxious to help people, to offer them advice, a solution, because I want to help. But this is telling me in the middle of the week, we may have to hold back. We may have to sit there quietly, allow this person a shoulder to cry on, allow this person, an ear to just hear them out, listen to what they have to say. Not just the words, but the person's mannerisms, their body language. So you may need to have heart-to-heart talk with someone. This could be a friend, family member, colleague, spouse, partner. We're going to need to lend an ear in the middle of the week and control that desire to, jump in and say, oh, this is what, because sometimes people don't want your advice at that time. They just want to feel listened to. They want somebody to hear them. Maybe this is someone who's finally finding their inner voice and finally standing up for themselves. If they want your advice, after they're done expressing themselves, they might say, what do you think? And then, of course, it's okay to proceed and give them the advice that they want. But I'm thinking that, whoever this person is, for some of you out there, they just want someone to hear them. They just want to be able to vent and get something off their chest. So be that ear for them. And then at the end of the week, or card number 3, we have memories. Okay, and this card is saying your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And I could get all teary-eyed because a day doesn't go by that I don't feel that my grandfather or my father are with me. And, every day I say to myself, if they were still here, they would see the person that I've become, all that I have done with my life, all that they could be proud of me for. But you know what? They don't have to physically be here in this world to be able to notice all of that. They don't have to be physically here, on this earth to be able to comfort you or to be able to watch over you. They're watching over all of us. And I know many of you out there, whether these were people that passed away as family members or friends, or, anyone that was close to you, they will always have that closeness with you, even if they're in the spirit world. And a lot of times when things happen, I realize that, it had to be my dad or my grandfather that, had something to do with whatever it was that I was hoping would turn out well. That if they were able to pull some strings for me, I would be ever so grateful. But I'm sorry for getting emotional like this, but this is a very beautiful card. And it doesn't matter whether they're not here with us, anymore. They will always be in our hearts. Beautiful. So if you're wondering about someone who has passed on, know that they are. They are watching over you. They could see you, and they are guiding you through life. Even though they're not here to hold your hand, they're still there with you. Wow. Wow. If you've enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button, thumb it up, share it, and subscribe to my channel because I will be back.